Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your ex-partner reading for October 2018. I'm using the 2-row spread. This will be for you and this will be for your ex-partner. We've got a card in the middle here to act as a central issue, and we'll also take a look at the card at the bottom of the deck. So, Sag, what you have at the centre is the Knight of Swords. So, he's the quickest knight. And he's going to come charging in with communication, okay? He's got something to say. Speaking his truth maybe, you know, but whichever way, he's coming in with, you know, communication. So, you know, this could be here to suggest that this is you. It could be here to suggest that this is your ex-partner. But communication nonetheless coming through. Now, your first card, Sag, up here, you've got the Knight of Cups. So this knight comes in, and he comes in offering something heartfelt. You know, he's to do with feelings, emotions, love. So we've got two knights here, okay? The Knight of Swords, as I said, coming in with communication, and then we have that Knight of Cups coming through with something heartfelt. Again, that Knight of Cups is on your side. It could be you, you know, opening up and sharing your feelings and your emotions towards your ex-partner. It could be here that, it, you know, to suggest it's coming from your ex. It could simply be here to suggest that this is what you're wanting, that you're wanting your ex to open up and share their feelings and emotions with you. On their side, they have the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is a card of choices, okay? And it's about making the right choice. So it may not be so much that your ex has other options, you know, other people to choose, but it may simply be that, you know, they are faced with a choice here. And, you know, it's about whether this is going to be the right choice for them. But the other aspect with the 7 of Cups is it's a card of, you know, dealing with facts here. Not getting caught up in our own fantasies and illusions, or indeed other people's, okay? Making sure that what is being said to us is the truth. So, you know, it could be here to suggest, because we do have, as I said, 2 knights here. So, you know, it could be here to suggest that your ex-partner needs to start facing up to some facts and dealing with some, you know, and not getting caught up in their own illusions. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Now, in terms of what you're both thinking, feeling, or actions to be taken, you have the Queen of Swords. So, for some of you, maybe your ex is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. But the Queen of Swords is extremely logical. Her decisions are based on her logic. Some people may say she comes across as quite cold, but it's not so much that she's cold or void of feelings and emotions. It's just that, as I said, she makes her decisions based on her logic. She speaks her truth. She can be, you know, very upfront with her communication. She can be quite cutting, quite sarcastic. So, you know, it could be here to suggest that in this month of October, these are some of the characteristics that you're going to take on, Sag, where maybe you are going to be more logical, okay? And you're going to be more direct in your communication towards your ex-partner. Now, being direct and upfront with communication doesn't have to be in a negative way. Of course, it can be in a positive way as well. On their side, they have the 2 of Cups. And as you can see, both of these cups are exactly the same size. Both of the people in the card, you know, they're both offer equal amounts of feelings, love, respect, kindness, all of those things that go into a relationship. Two people that see eye to eye, two people that are focused on each other. So, you know, in terms of your ex-partner, you know, I think this is how they view you and them. This is how I think they viewed the relationship overall. Or this is here to suggest that this is the type of relationship that they're wanting here with you, that they're wanting this, you know, this equal offering here of all of the things I mentioned. And maybe in the past, when you were together, maybe there was an imbalance there. Now, the next card you've got the Tower. Now, the thing is, I don't feel, if I'm being honest, that the Tower card is here to suggest that this Tower moment is going to come. I personally feel that this Tower card is here more to talk about how the relationship ended. You know, I feel it's already taken place. And for some of you, Sag, it would have been your ex that would have ended this relationship. And for you, you know, it was like that lightning bolt. You wasn't expecting it. Maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe, you know, if you're being honest with yourself, you would see that there were issues within the relationship, that things were not moving in the right direction, or maybe there was a lack of, you know, equal respect, love, kindness, feelings. Maybe on some level you did bury your head in the sand. But I do feel the Tower is there more for the fact that this relationship has already ended. Now, the next card you've got is the Ten of Pentacles. And I think really, again, this card is here, you know, to suggest that this is the type of commitment you want with your ex. But this was also the type of commitment that you thought you were getting and giving to your ex. For me, the Ten of Pentacles is very much that family card. You know, shared finances, shared home, extended members of the family, children. You know, it is very much the family card for me. And it may be that you saw this relationship going in that direction. And then, obviously, it came crashing down there with the Tower. But the fact that it's still showing up, this Ten of Pentacles, I do feel that when it comes to this person, this is the level of commitment that you would want. Now, your next card is the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, it is sadness, it is heartbreak. And it is, you know, needing to come to terms with that, needing to deal with that, needing to heal from that. Yes, sometimes for me, the Three of Swords can be needing to get to the heart of the matter. And, you know, as I always say, we do that through communication. And we do have, you know, that Knight of Swords there. But I do feel that this Three of Swords is talking about that heartbreak and that sadness that you would be feeling, especially after this Tower moment. Now, the last card you've got is the Nine of Wands. And this is quite a defensive energy because it talks about having been through challenging times. You know, you've come out the other side. You're not, you know, down and out completely. You may be showing some battle scars, if you like. But it can very much be a card now about, you know, having this protective wall around yourself because you don't want to go back into a relationship if there may be a lack of security, or go back to a relationship that may bring about that Three of Swords, you know, that sadness and that heartbreak again. So, you know, I feel that if you was to re-enter into this relationship, you would be more on your guard. The Nine of Wands is very much forewarned, is forearmed. So you would be on your guard, and I don't think you'd be so quick to open up as you may have done in the past. Now, moving across to your ex's side, they have the Death card. So, change, transformation, endings, new beginnings. You see, I think, again, this Death card, like I said with the Tower, is purely here to represent what's already taken place. And the Death card being there, suggesting that maybe it was them that ended this relationship. Obviously, it can go vice versa. But as I said, but the thing with the Death card is when there is an ending, there's always a new beginning. The next card they got is the Knight of Wands. So we've got 3 out of 4 knights on the table here. And this knight comes charging in. And he's very passionate. You know, some say with the Knight of Wands that as quick as he comes charging in, he can go charging out just as quick. You know, it can sometimes be that energy where you may not always know where you stand with this person. But that also can be of a similar energy to this Knight of Cups, because this knight can often come charging in. And as I said, make these declarations of feelings, emotions and love. But as we all know, feelings and emotions can fluctuate and change. So, you know, both of those knights can sometimes be unstable energy here, okay? Where it can deal with somebody that is maybe not entirely sure of what it is they actually really want. The next card they got is the 8 of Wands. So this is a card of communication. It can often be unexpected communication. It can sometimes be communication from somebody at a distance to us. The next card they got is the 2 of Pentacles. And when I see this card in this type of relationship, for me, it's somebody that is trying to maybe weigh up the pros and cons here. You know, is trying to decide, you know, do I want back in this relationship or don't I? We do have a good card at the bottom of the deck. We have got the Magician. And the Magician is manifesting, okay? Manifestation. Having all the tools, all the ingredients at our disposal here. But it's also a card about sometimes needing to know what it is you want to manifest. You know, do you want to go back to this relationship? Do you want to have commitment here? Would it be better if you were just friends with each other? You know, working out exactly what it is you want. Because I see you as being very much on your guard in October. And I see your ex being indecisive. So, Sag, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye.